Well, guys, I was just notified about 15 minutes ago that Kobe Bryant has died. And I want to share a screen with you guys and go on and check. I know this is not keto related. My channel is about keto stuff, but Kobe Bryant was one of my favorite basketball players of all time. I remember, watching him when I was younger and just being in awe of the fact that Kobe was so dominant in the way he played. He was just a completely different version of a basketball player that everybody wanted to emulate. So now I'm going to screen share and I'm going to go into a couple of these different articles that popped up and show you guys exactly where I found this. Hi, Linda. It's unfortunate that Kobe Bryant is not here anymore. He is a huge influence in basketball. He's a huge influence in children's lives. And regardless if people liked him or not, he brought so much positivity to the community in general. And now all of a sudden TMZ reports that he was in a helicopter crash. And if you click on this TMZ article, you can see that the helicopter crashed into the side of this mountain and then rolled down. You can see the trail of smoke and stuff. I'm going to pull it up right now. I'm going to screen share this. And then we're going to go on Google and actually find the article where this stuff. Kobe was, I mean, I really, really, really love, let's see. I'm going to go here. We're going to open up a second window. I'm going to screen share that window to you. I just typed in Kobe Bryant dead, and then I'll go back to my StreamYard. I'll go back to screen share and share screen, Chrome tab, Kobe Bryant, Google search. And let me go back to make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Here we are. You guys are seeing what I see. Kobe Bryant, 41, dies in helicopter crash. This is by Business Insider, Variety.com, Fox 6 News. Whenever you get to the point where you see multiple articles like this and all these people all at one time covering this, it's pretty much, that it's true. I mean, you don't get this many articles at one time without it being true. If it was clickbait stuff, you would know that there's just a few like Huffington Post or Washington Post or something like that. Let's just click on, I want the TMZ article. The TMZ article was the first one I seen up. TMZ. Here. Kobe Bryant killed in California helicopter crash, 5 confirmed dead. And then Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash in Calabas, California, Sunday morning. According to TMZ, the basketball star was traveling with at least 3 other people in his private helicopter when it crashed and a fire broke out. 5 people are confirmed dead. Bryant played for the Lakers 20 years and retired in 2016. So that's just the short of the article. If you actually go to TMZ where it was reported, see if it'll go through here. Okay, it's not wanting to cooperate, so I'll go back and actually try to find TMZ.com. TMZ.com. Kobe has been like one of my favorite players of all time. I mean, you just here, TMZ.com. Kobe Bryant dies in helicopter crash. Maybe it's like so many people trying to get on it right now. It just doesn't want. It's. Why is it like fighting me going on there? I'm trying to go on there and it's like. I think so many people trying to get on it right now won't even let me on. Let's check their Facebook page. Right here, breaking news, Kobe Bryant died in helicopter crash along with everyone else on board. Let's see what it says, if it'll let me even in. I think there's just, here we go. Here's that, look at that, the picture that was taken where they say he was crashed into the side of this hill or mountain, whatever it was. 5 people are confirmed dead. We're told Vanessa Bryant was not among those on board. Eyewitnesses also tell us that they heard a helicopter's engine sputtering before it went down. The cause of the crash is under investigation. Kobe has famously used a helicopter to travel for years, dating back to when he played for the Lakers. He was known for commuting from Newport Beach, California, to the Staples Center in DTLA in his Sikorsky S-77 or S-76 chopper. Kobe Bryant is survived by his wife Vanessa and their 4 daughters, Giana, Natalia, Bianca, and their newborn Capri. Kobe has recently been spotted out at the NBA games with his daughter Giana, a rising star basketball player herself. Their youngest daughter Capri was just born in June 2019. That's so sad. Already, you know, the baby's just. Kobe is widely considered one of the greatest NBA players of all time, making 18 All-Star teams during his 20-year career with the Lakers. He was the first-round pick in 1996 draft, winning 5 NBA championships, 2 NBA Final MVPs, and he was the league's MVP in 2008. He was on an All-NBA team. He was on all 15. He was on 15 All-NBA teams, 12 All-Defensive teams, and led the league in scoring for 2 seasons. He ranks 4th in the NBA for all-time regular season scoring, all-time post-season scoring. He's just an icon, you know. No matter if people liked Kobe or not, it was kind of one of those things where Kobe was Kobe. You just one of the greatest, or arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. Of course, everybody's going to say Michael Jordan, but a lot of people say if you were to take Kobe in his prime versus Jordan in his prime, you might not like the outcome of that. We don't know what that would have been, but Kobe was a ridiculously disgusting, super good basketball player, and it was just you couldn't put anybody up against him to say that they were another version of him. You know, Kobe was his own player. Let's go back here. Click out of this. I want to see why they're not letting me. There's another article by TMZ that looks a little bit different than this. That's where I wanted to go with it, but it's not. Let's go back again. Business Insider, private helicopter, at least 3 other people. So he was in a helicopter with 3 other people and the pilot, so that's why 5 people. Okay, so I get it now. I was thinking to myself at first, why in the heck did they say 5 people died? But now I get it now. Variety.com, Fox News. There's the 2 pictures that I was talking about where they show distinctly that it's like the side of this mountain that's right behind them. Or here we go. Here's a live feed, Fox News 6. Oh, that is freaking crazy, man. It's absolutely nuts. This is absolutely insane. Let's keep reading this here. The cause of the crash is under investigation. So it's basically going to be the same article reposted over and over and over again because they're yeah, It's TMZ is the only. It looks like these other agencies are just resharing what TMZ has put out. So, I mean, people are starting to become more and more scared of using transportation, via airplanes and helicopters and stuff because of stuff like this. And what gets me is even after stuff like this is so tragic, people will still think that this is like the most dangerous way to travel. And unfortunately, this happened to him. It's not the most dangerous way to travel. You have a much, much higher chance of pulling out onto a public roadway and some idiot clobbering you because he's not paying attention to what he's doing or being on the phone or something like that than dying in a helicopter or plane crash. But unfortunately, these situations do arise. And I just want to pay my respects to the Bryant family and hope that they get through this time very peacefully. And this is tragic. I just say a prayer for the family and hope that they recover from this fairly quickly. Kobe Bryant is somebody you really can't recover quickly from because he was such a dominant player and he did so much for so many people. And just the legacy that he led and just him being the legend that he is it's very, very, very sad. 5 people confirmed, no survivors, helicopter crash. Deputies remain with LA County fire personnel, investigation ongoing. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is investigating a helicopter crash on Sunday that claimed the life of 41-year-old NBA legend Kobe Bryant. Bryant was okay. I wonder. So ABC 7 Kurt says this is not a joke. Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash. So a lot of people were thinking that it was fake at first because of how it came out, but all the big news reporters and stuff like that are actually saying this is confirmed. This did happen. This is not something that people are just playing around about. The fact that Kobe was in a helicopter crash is no surprise. He bought a Sikorsky S-76 chopper to commute from his home in Newport Beach, California to the Staples Center. Bryant had one of the most illustration NBA careers in the history of the league, continuing to move the game forward. Much respect. See, no matter who he got along with or who he didn't get along with, he always paid other players respect. No matter if it was a dirty game with them or he had, kind of rough things to say about them, Kobe always found that little silver lining inside the message to portray to people that they're still good, even if you don't get along with somebody, even if you have to play rough and tough with other players and stuff like that. The words that he would speak towards other players after the stress and the frustration would wear off, it was always positive because the game is rough. Outside basketball, Bryant was an accomplished author, producer, and writer. He even won an Academy Award in 2018 for his short film, Dear Basketball. Bryant and Vanessa also welcomed their 4th daughter. I don't know if it's Capri or Capri, but I apologize, into the world in June 2019. Maybe we should go to the sheriff's department that's actually out investigating and see if they have anything up. He was 17 years old when he was selected with the 13th overall pick in 1996 NBA draft by Charlotte Hornets before being traded to the LA Lakers. He went on to become the Lakers franchise leader in points, games played, 3-pointers and steals, free throws. Saturday night, LeBron James surpassed Bryant on the NBA's all-time scoring list. After the game, James expressed his appreciation of Bryant and said, "I'm happy just to be in any conversation with Kobe Bryant," which that's what most players said, no matter what the outcome was, no matter if it was a rough game or they didn't care for him or much. But Kobe, just to be announced in the same sentence or name with him, people thought that that was an honor. One of all-time greatest basketball players. Get out of here with this ad. One of the all-time greatest basketball players to ever play. One of the all-time greatest Lakers. The man has 2 jerseys hanging up in a Staples Center. It's just crazy. So the sheriff's department, what was it? I want to find that Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. So I'm going to try to look them up, see what they have to say on their homepage. The newsroom. January 25th. No. So they haven't posted anything on this. Headquarters, people. Oh, here, right here. Let's go to this tweet from them. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. 5 people confirmed deceased, no survivors. Helicopter crash. Deputies remain with LA County fire personnel. Updated, downed aircraft is a helicopter. Flames extinguished. Malibu deputies at crash site looking for survivors. Breaking, about 10 a.m. reports of downed aircraft on hillside at Las Virgenes or whatever road in Willow. Deputies on scene. So as they're going through this, it looks like they're updating it. This was 1 hour ago that this was tweeted. So I guess at this point, people just stay tuned to see more on what happened, what the outcome of this is. But this is crazy. And there's that picture again, but from a different angle. Let's see if I can blow this up. No, it's not letting me do it that way. So Central Time, it's 2:27 p.m. right now, and they reported the first reporting of it 10 a.m. this morning. So about 4.5 hours ago, it's saying that the first reports of a downed aircraft, which seems to be his aircraft. And I wonder who else was on board with him. I wonder if we could find the information of maybe as they release stuff. Go back, trying to get out of here. Different posting. Oh, I see why now. Because it's not 4.5 hours ago. It's their time that it's so here's 2:30. There it would be what 12:30, 11:30, 12:30. So I see why it's just 5 people confirmed. LarryBrownSports.com. Crash occurred shortly after 10 a.m. near Las Virgenes Road, and Bryant was 41. I guess at this point we just wait, guys. Unfortunately, this has happened, and it looks like I don't know why the sheriff's department wouldn't have updated on theirs if they were the first people there. Well, they're the ones dealing with it, to acknowledge his name on their Twitter feed so we can hear it directly from them. It seems as if maybe they just don't want to stir things up even more, or I wonder how these people exactly found out that it was Kobe if the sheriff's department didn't say something about it. ESPN source: Kobe Bryant among dead in helicopter crash. According to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, there were no survivors of the crash. The crash comes one day after Bryant was passed by Lakers forward LeBron James for third place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. As late as 10:39 p.m. on Saturday night, Bryant was active on social media, congratulating James on Twitter, and during the Lakers' 108-91 loss to Philadelphia, James inscribed his sneakers with Mamba for Life, an 824 KB in gold marker before the game, showing respect for Bryant, an 18-time All-Star with the Lakers. It's another guy that I looked up to when I was in grade school and high school, James said. Seeing him come straight out of high school, he is someone I used as an inspiration. It was like, wow, seeing a kid 17 years old come into the NBA and trying to make an impact on the franchise. I used it as motivation. He helped me before he even knew of me because of what he was able to do. So just to be able at this point in my career to share the same jersey that he wore, be this historical franchise and just represent the purple and gold, it's very humbling and it's dope. Kobe's a legend, that's for damn sure. A 6'6" small forward with the ability to swing up front, play point, or shooting guard, Bryant entered the NBA straight out of high school in 1996. He became the youngest player in the NBA history. He won 5 NBA titles in his time with the Lakers, as well as 2 Olympic gold medals playing for the United States. Now 4th on the NBA's all-time scoring list with 33,643 points. Bryant won 2 NBA Finals MVP awards and 1 NBA regular season MVP nod in 2008. A native of Philadelphia, Bryant was selected number 13 overall in '96 by the Charlotte Hornets before being traded to the Lakers. This again is LeBron saying he's happy to even be in the same sentence as Kobe. Bryant is the only player in NBA history to have multiple jerseys retired by a single franchise. His highest scoring game on January 22nd, 2006 was when he scored 81 points against the Raptors. That's the second most points in a game in NBA history, behind Wilt Chamberlain's 100 on March 2nd, 1962. On November 29, 2015, Bryant was announced that he intended to retire at the end of the season, which launched a farewell tour for the ages around the NBA. He played in 66 games that season for the Los Angeles, averaging 17.6 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. In his final game on April 13, 2016, he scored 60 points, leading the Lakers past the Utah Jazz 101-96. While Bryant was an unqualified star of the court, he did have controversies off it. He was accused of sexual assault in Colorado in 2013. The criminal case was dropped the next year, but Bryant still issued an apology. People will do that to you. People will try to slander your name no matter what, especially if you're somebody of value. And Bryant was obviously somebody of value. So regardless if these things are true or not, I don't understand why it's in this article. To me, honestly, it doesn't have a place in this article. But it is what it is. Bryant has been married to Vanessa Lane Bryant since 2001, and they had 4 daughters together. Yeah, okay, so basically there's no point in beating this over and over and over again. We're obviously seeing here that it's true. I mean, New York Post ESPN, Los Angeles Times, KTLA, Fox News. The live feed, I could put the live feed back up for you guys to see the sheriff's department working at the crash scene, but I don't think that's going to do anything for anybody because you can't say anything. Yeah, oh, here's a different picture that we didn't get to see yet. The scene of the helicopter crash in Calvis, California, January 26th. Right here. I wonder what that video is about once this ad passes. See if we can get any sound out of it.
On Capitol Hill, day 3 of opening statements has left at least.
I'm not trying to hear all that. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off for now because obviously all these articles are saying the same thing. Unfortunately, this has happened, and it is what it is. So you guys take care. I'm gonna leave the stream studio now. Rest in peace, Kobe. My condolences go out to the family. A legend was lost today, and hopefully he is in a much, much, much happier place. Thanks, guys.